Hi there. Yes, hello cats. This is actually an intro from the future. I've had some issues with episodes that I had recorded. Mistakes were made. Files were deleted. This one at least still exists, so I'm going to upload it in a bit. But I did want to give some kind of intro first, because otherwise it's very confusing, especially if you have been watching the Tall Turtles videos and have already seen when the Tall Turtle received the mail that this video will show dropping off. So with that said, let's go to the Nether Hub. Hi there, it's Diane the Nursing Geek, and I am currently in the Nether Hub, as you can tell by the fact that Gast was just out there making noise. So on this server we have a Nether Hub that you can warp to, and various tunnels to get to people's bases. Yeah, I am not a huge fan of the Nether, but it is certainly easier for getting to various places. Because for every block you travel here, you travel 8 blocks in the overworld or something like that. So I am glad this exists. It is helpful when you want to do things like drop off mail to somebody who lives something like 3,000 blocks away. Of course, what would really help is if I could remember which hall. Okay. You see, some people's nether portals are right on the hallway. Others are set back a bit and they have really decorative entryways. Okay. That's the way to the mesa, which will actually ultimately get you to my cow farm. That's not where we're going right now. We will go there later. It looks like this has gotten an extension, but I'm reasonably sure the Tall Turtles portal is not down there, so I think I'm in the wrong hall. So for some reason, apparently running under trapdoors makes you go faster. I'm not knocking it. I just don't quite get why that makes sense. Also, you can see the roadway is ice to also help with moving along quickly, since that's the main reason most of us use this hub. I have not actually been out into the Nether yet. What little I have that comes from the Nether I've gotten from trade or purchasing. Although I think while we're here I may make a stop at the Blaze farm too. Okay, so that was east. I already went through the north tunnel. I had almost gone down the west tunnel and then said, oh no, that's wrong. Which means it's probably exactly where I should have gone in the first place. To drop off this piece of mail. I wonder where this ghast is. I've never dealt with a ghast. I don't look forward to trying now. but the monsters are all part of Minecraft, so I'm pretty sure I will recognize the doorway when we get to it. I just... And if it's not this hallway, that means it's the only remaining hallway. There's the iceberg biome. I guess if you're in need of ice, that's the place to go. I think this is it. Yes! Hi, TTT. Okay, so yeah, west was where I should have gone in the first place. Somewhere in here, you have a mailbox. Could I remember where that is? There. Oh, thank you for labeling it. Okay. So, what I have is a little invitation to come tour my tree farm mainly. And so let's drop that off. Done. Let's run to the Blaze Farm while I'm at it. The one thing that it's easy to lose track of down here is how quickly you can end up hungry. I ended up down like 5 meat pots at one point without realizing it. So now I'm keeping an eye on it, and of course it's not going anywhere. I got plenty of baked potatoes, so we're fine. There's Kimdall's base, which is really cool. I hope Kimdall's able to get back on the server soon. I think they were somebody who had to take a break for school purposes, if I am not mistaken. Okay, so what I did notice while I was down the wrong hallway was that north is where the Blaze Farm is. And I could probably buy blaze rods and blaze powder in spawn, but one of the things I do like about Minecraft is having to get stuff for yourself, and while I'm not crazy about dealing with the monsters and fighting them for things, having to actually do something is, I don't know, I like it. Is this it? Yes, here's the Blaze Farm. Okay. Ooh. That was unhelpful. Okay. I will use my own minecart. Or try to. I'm actually going to put it on here because I put it right on the powered rail. It's going to take off like that other one did. Okay. And let's see what the directions are now. Okay, now that I'm here, they're starting to spawn. So what do? I don't need mending. Let's eat something. In case any of them get any licks in. Brush them. Okay. And there we go. Uh-oh. Did it break? Now the way this is set up, I don't know if I get the blaze rods and powder, or if I have to open this up. They don't look like they're dropping anything. Excuse me. I really need to get mending on this sword. Alright. So a whole bunch of stacks and stacks. Full row of stacks, another stack, and then 13. I guess if it goes beyond that, that's how long all those are rods that I've gotten. You know what? Why am I using my diamond sword even? Admittedly, it'll take more hits with the iron one, but Let's go ahead and go without stepping on the pressure plate again. And if I understand correctly, there's no longer anything to turn off. That's why there are pressure plates now. And when I leave, they should despawn just from me not being here. And there we go. Okay. It does mean I lost my minecart, but that's okay, I have more. And now I have some blaze rods, so I can finally start working on my brewing room. Now actually, from here, what probably makes the most sense is just to go back to my cow farm. So this is where you get into the management of what was your last spot. Which was here. And what time is it? Well, it's fairly early apparently. Yeah, well, almost midday. Hi there. Alright, so we have 2 baby cows and 1, 2... 3 adults plus 2 more babies. 4. That's 7, so we're good. We're under the cap. Don't have any wheat on me. We can do a little breeding while we're here. So that should bring us up to... yeah, I don't have another adult, so that's it. Okay. Grab that little bit of experience. Oh, hello there. No other monsters lurking. Good. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do a whole lot here. This is actually already getting a little long. But from here, I'm going to go home. And go up here and drop off. I had blaze rods. Why did I have blaze rods? I didn't think I did. Those must have been from Pupsy Girl because she had like given me all her stuff. Okay, so well now I have blaze rods that I got for myself. So we can start building this room up a bit later. But the other task I want to do, well, a couple more tasks I want to do. I have a little more leather. So let's make some more books. Okay. So speaking, oh, if I have any lapis, it's way downstairs. And I don't actually know if there is any down there. That's actually a very silly place for it. I should keep it up here. Oh good, that it is here. And now I'm just going to go live in the enchanting room where it would make much more sense. And I have added a few more bookshelves. Not sure how much difference that's going to make since some of them are over top, but that's okay. What I want to do see what my options are here. Sweeping edge, power. Okay. Okay, it used to be that if you kept dropping the same thing in and taking it back out, you would get different stuff. Apparently that is no longer the case. Fine, we'll do that. Sharpness. I don't really want sharpness. I want mending. I may bring that to the either Spawn or Hoshido library and see if I can do a little better. Okay, so Sweeping Edge. We've got Silk Touch, Look of the Sea, Sharp. Yes, I already have Sharpness and some Protection, Efficiency, Power. And that was just, that's not actually an enchanted book, really. Okay. So, none of those am I necessarily that interested in using right now. What I do want to do is put names on these name tags, because I actually used the llamas to do some transporting to Hoshido today, and after all that, they really deserve names. I still have no brilliant ideas, so one's wearing a green blanket, so that one would be green. The other one is wearing a brown blanket, so that one's going to be brownie. Because again, I'm not really coming up with very good ideas beyond that, or more creative ideas, I should say. And that's starting to show its wear. I hope it's not going to be all done too soon, but that's it for now. And I guess I will just see you next time. Bye. Yeah, and let's knock down a torch while waving. Awesome.